Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday. I might have cut myself off a little bit there, but that's fine. We're gonna play Yopi because she's next on the list. In other news, I do plan on going back to streaming soon. It just wasn't. Basically, this weekend is my plan. For anyone who cares, give me pufferfish, please. Yes. So, and I will be streaming this game specifically, but for now, I just kind of needed to record an episode, I felt. So, here we are, playing Yopi, who I don't anticipate I'll have too many problems with. She has enough defensive scaling, I think. We need the axe for sure. We're building crit, by the way. That's, well, our super collab is crit, but we don't really need crit for anything else. But, oh, okay. So here's where things get interesting. Raven Feather, absolutely want that. That is a big deal for us. Also, I can take this box now that I have the axe. Oh, triple. Limiter, we actually don't want that. That's our capstone. Plug, sure. Axe, sure. Yeah, so, it's crit for the super collab, but ultimately, the only crit item we're actually building, aside from the, what was it? Aside from the Super Hope Soda, the only crit we're building is Tiara, which is not the most reliable crit source. Candy Kingdom. And otherwise, we're building on hit. So really, it's more of a on hit build than a crit build, but you know, it's fine. Oop. Okay, good. Ah! I need to stop getting hit by those things. That would probably be a good idea. Like, yes, we have healing, but it's not as good as you might hope. And technically, we have Raven Feather, but give me milk, actually. I like that idea best. Ah! Just feel like I'm just not fast enough to get away from the lightning frequently. It was actually pretty hard figuring out what the last item in this build should be. I guess I've talked about before how Yopi can kind of just run anything. Because yeah, we could have gone health. We could, which was one thing I was considering. I was gonna consider maybe Pimon for the capstone, because you know it gives health and damage. But ultimately, I figured Raven's Feather basically does the same thing, but gives a lot more damage. And then we could have gone skill damage because we have two different skills that deal damage, which would have been fine. I want to grab that EN again. See, if we have the EN bubble, I feel like we can dodge the lightning decently well, but it's when we have other stuff that does help us in other ways, but it does not help us dodge. That's okay. We're back to full health. Get away from me, you nerds. Okay. Yes, Candy Kingdom. Deutsch, please. Korean, please. Good, good. English, please. Let's just freeze everyone for a second. Let the brainwash go off. Cool. And lightning doesn't hurt us because we are frozen. Okay. Yeah, Masakoko works. What are we waiting for in our build? We're still waiting for Corporation Pin and... Oh yeah, Hope Soda. Our super collab item. Alright. Fuck, I guess. Come on. I really wanted that Korean bubble. ID. Deutsch. Good, good. We actually want to level this more, because that goes into our super collab. So, not that I'm like trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I would like to. The thought occurred to me. It was probably yesterday, I think. But the thought occurred to me. I spend a lot more time on this channel than you might think just by watching the episodes. Because of course there's time I spend recording and time I spend editing. Although this episode won't be edited because it's an emergency episode, but never. we don't talk about the emergency episodes. Because there's a lot of stuff I do off screen. I don't want the unit stamp actually. I do want the size stamp though. That's good. In fact, if you could upgrade that, thanks. Because yeah, I was just thinking. I've recently acquired some free time, largely because we've gone from rehearsals to just doing the shows, which actually takes a lot less time when it comes to my theater stuff. So I've been a bit more free to do as I please lately, and you know, with that comes like, okay, I got to think about, you know, how should I be spending my time, and a lot of the times for me that comes down to, okay, what can I be working on? Because, you know, I'm the type of person where if my goals have not been met, I get a little restless, just kind of sitting around, waiting for it to happen. So, you know, I'm definitely frequently when those times come around that I do have free time, I think like, okay, what can I do to be productive? And I went through my list of like, okay, here's a thing that I could do, here's a thing that I could do, here's a thing that I could do, and I realized that most of the things that were on my list were actually related to this channel. And it was all off-screen stuff. So it just kind of put into perspective for me that like, wow, yeah, I really do have a lot of just off-screen projects that I work on for this show, for this channel. It's kind of crazy. Okay. I'm starting to feel like maybe I didn't enable the right stuff, the right items, but like, I'm not seeing any items that I didn't mean to have enabled, so I guess the game's just being stubborn. But yeah, all that to say, yes, there are things coming on this channel. It's just a matter of which projects get worked on first, really. Okay. There's the corporation pin. I knew I had seen it earlier. That one I knew I had enabled. Marking. No, I don't necessarily like marking better than what I have. But yeah, it's, there will be changes. Hopefully for the better. That's always the aim. Yeah, because I hate to say it, but we were on the way up for a little while, it seemed. Not necessarily in terms of quality, but in terms of numbers at the very least, which is ultimately kind of the only gauge I have for quality a lot of the time. Most of the time, even. There's the Hope Soda. There we go. Let me... So, yeah, I've been trying to think. Been trying to think of what else I can do to spice this channel up. And I got some ideas. So, maybe you can look forward to that. Because, yeah, I've been doing this channel mostly the same way for 6 years now. And so it made sense to me to be like, okay, maybe we need something a little more of a drastic change, you know? Ow. Stop. Alright. Burger, thank you. Okay. Right, I don't know why I ran into this. Here's more freaking stamps. I mean, I'm glad we're getting a lot of stamp drops because that's going to increase my crate and haste, but... Doop, boop, 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 boop. Okay. Stop. But it's still not the stamps that I'm looking for. This is the point I was getting at. Oh god, I got in the middle of them. Hold on. Now this is a good thing. Wait for it. There we go. Okay. So now we just kind of paint where all these Zomrads are. And that's good stuff. Hey, there's a book that I need. Pacifist stamp is nice. Also, I should probably grab that box that I saw earlier and didn't grab. Probably a good idea. Oh, it's time for math. 17 is the answer. It's 19, which is the same spot. Okay, cool. Allow me to take this, please. That's 0, which is also the same spot. Cool. Alright. We've now maxed our crit damage, which is nice. Yeah, I wasn't confident I was going to be able to dodge that, so dash was necessary, I think. I'm just going to sell at least one of these. Okay. Okay. Book, yes. Book. Something else dropped. It's another stamp. Stamps are... Ow, good. That was a late dodge. I'm gonna sell this one, because it's kind of way out there. What's my crit chance at right now? 93.5? That's pretty much exactly where I wanted it. Oh. What if I just did this? What if I just focus this guy? Perhaps. Oh, and also that's not counting the crit chance I get from painting people. Because that's the debuff they get, is I get an increased crit chance against them. Okay. Finally got Beautiful Yoshi, which is good. Sure, I'll take it. We got our super collab going, so I think we're okay. Still want to focus on the other one first, though. I think we can probably sell this. Okay. Stop it. Trying to hit me and stuff. So rude. So incredibly rude. Sausage. Okay. Okay. We're good. It's all good. Doing okay. We're doing okay. Sausage. Once more. Oh, I already had ID. Dang it. It's fine. Thank you, iframes. Saved me there. Beautiful, beautiful iframes. Okay, we can max this, which means gold anvil. Ah, nice try, lightning. There we go. Wait for the brainwashing. Grab this. Okay, gonna have to dash out of this real quick. Whee! Ah. Okay, alright. Die, please. Thank you. Spider cooking, yes. We're waiting for tier. That's what we're going to use with spider cooking. No. Grabbed an extra ID bubble when I didn't need it. Okay, that's fine. More spider cooking. More, please. Yeah, I guess that extra 20% crit chance that we get for the Hope Soda collab Truly Infinite BL works is not going to help us much, actually. Dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge. I forgot we were at this part. And we do not have a ton of health, so this is going to be interesting. Please die, friends. Please die. Literal friends, because, you know, it's ID. It's Area 15, even. Plus, you know, all these mascot, I believe. Ah. I dashed early. Unfortunate, but we'll survive, I suppose. Okay, okay, here we go. They're dying. I should save this animal, actually. Ow. Alright, reroll for tears, enchanted tears. We want enchanted tears. They're not giving us enchanted tears. They didn't give us enchanted tears. Okay, we're gonna have to take regular tears. And then enchant that ourselves. Could really use some burgers right now. That would be nice. I might just die here. Woo! Close. Still very close. Keep myself alive, that's the biggest part. Can't deal damage if you're dead. Oh, that's the haste stamp, which is one that I want, but I do not feel secure enough to go for that. Shit. Well, we revive. Oh, God. It's this part. Wait, I can do this now. Okay. Okay. Let me just get these guys as much as I can. I can now go after this because I have slightly more health. There we go. Finally got that one down. Okay. We're okay now. Do I want Black Plague or do I want... I think I want the freeze more, honestly. Oh, triple. Okay, well, I guess we're getting Black Plague. They just gave us Curse. Okay. Let me have that. What I want is dagger. That's one thing. And then haste. Haste is another. These are the stamps that I want. Well and truly. Might as well. Might make a pit stop for collector at some point, but also, where did my health go? Okay, okay. People just need to calm themselves. Okay, Okay. This. Want that anvil. It's gonna take me a second to get to it. Guess I only need one stamp on the ground. Well, no, I do need two, because I don't want to get rid of any of the stamps I have, really. Okay. Here we go. Now time for Super Collab. And immediately, gonna do this. So that I can get my invulnerability for that lightning that was coming. Good stuff. Good stuff. Limiter, we want that for attack size. Yes, please. More attack size. Hello, guys. Oh, I thought I would actually manage to take you all out in time, but it wasn't the case. Ian, ID, KR, JP. Just a quick succession of all languages that we know, of course. There are plenty more languages in the world, but ow! Those are the ones we know. Oof, okay, okay. It's a little spooky. A little spooky. I mean, I'm not planning on it, but if this run is not successful, as I mentioned, there are many ways to build Yofi. That one's dead. And I have one that might just work better. Particularly since we keep getting hit by lightning. Theoretically, this is the best build, or at least close to it, if you just dodge everything. But it's not always gonna be possible, you know? Not realistic, you know? There's a healer. I saw it. I saw the burst of healing. I think they're gone now. Oh, right. Now you. Oh, God. My health. Let me just... Okay. You're pretty much the only one on screen, so... I paint you. Oh, but now there's all these projectiles for me to look out for. And I'm dead. Unfortunate. But perhaps we'll get them next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. Wrapped it close.